Now at 10, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
The wait is finally over in Waterbury. The Route 8 and I-84 Mixmaster rehabilitation project is just about finished. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10 on the CW20 tonight. I'm Brent Harden.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. It's been a long time coming, 4 years of construction to be exact, but finally the Mixmaster will reopen in just 2 days. Fox 61's Kayla Cade is in Waterbury. She got a first-hand look at the project.
The Connecticut Department of Transportation says this project ensures that this interchange can safely handle traffic volumes for the next 25 years. Brooklyn Ecomigo used to drive around the streets of downtown Waterbury to get to her job at FedEx, but now she uses the Mixmaster, the interchange between Route 8 and I-84 in Waterbury that many Connecticut drivers know all too well.
It's gotten a lot faster, and it's great that I don't have to go through the city. I can just go around it.
Ari Chan says it helps people get to their destination faster, but she finds the interstate dangerous.
There's constantly a lot of accidents involving like big trucks.
Going on the interstate cuts Ecomigo's commute down by 10 minutes.
And that's a lot better on gas, so now I don't have to rush.
But after years of construction, the Connecticut Department of Transportation's Mixmaster rehabilitation project in Waterbury is nearly complete. It's a $223 million project that ensures the interchange can safely handle the heavy traffic volumes that comes to the city for the next 25 years. It has been in the works since 2018, causing drivers to take detours to avoid construction. The DOT says it will be completed on Thursday. The work has included deck patching, paving, and steel repairs and strengthening, just to name a few of the many tasks.
I think it was worth it. I appreciate everybody who did it, made sure that it was safe to drive on.
The DOT's next project for their new Mixmaster program will be removing the Exit 21 off-ramp from I-84 eastbound. The design will be completed in 2025 and construction will start in 2026. In Waterbury, Kayla Cade, Fox 61's Connecticut's news station.
All right, Kayla, thank you. Time for a look at the weather here, and there's something mysterious happening outside. Something we don't quite understand at this point.
You know, we did have a few spits of rain out there, and really it just made my car a polka dot mess. Yeah. Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank joining us now. Rachel, is there really any significant rain happening?
No. Okay. No, we're maximum about 1/10 of an inch of rain expected with this batch of showers that's passing through the state. But I'll tell you the difference this is going to make is that this front is associated with a much warmer push of air, and you're going to notice some really warm temperatures as we head through the day tomorrow and especially heading into Halloween. But in the meantime, even though it's not making a huge difference out there, we will take what we can get. We've got some showers right now from New London up through Norwich. You can see a few around East Hampton as well. The same is true around Durham, Cromwell, Middletown. You'll see some around the Hartford area and also here in northeastern Connecticut through Putnam too. These showers though will be out of here within the next several hours or so. And by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, we are drying things out again and we are warming up as well. Notice temperatures don't fall tonight. In fact, they just kind of hold steady and they will rise as we head towards daybreak tomorrow. Any early clouds will break for sunshine, and here we go, day one of this warm up with highs climbing into the lower to middle 70s inland and near 70 for the Connecticut shoreline. And we're gearing up for a mild night tomorrow night and then record challenging warmth heading into Halloween with highs near 80 degrees. Wow. We're going to talk about some changes ahead and another chance for showers down the line. Your full forecast coming up.
All right, Rachel, thank you. Well, people across the state tonight are mourning the death of a volunteer firefighter who was hit and killed by a pickup truck.
On the same day, the community laid to rest Wethersfield Fire Captain Robert Sharkovich. We learned Botsford Assistant Chief Peter Blomberg was killed. Fox 61's Matt Karen spent the day in Newtown speaking with those who knew Blomberg best.
The parallels between the lives of Robert Sharkovich and Peter Blomberg are uncanny. Just like Sharkovich, Blomberg was a volunteer firefighter, a father, a grandfather, a carpenter, and a custodian who worked for the school system. Another Connecticut fire company draped in black bunting, an all too familiar scene.
It's a close-knit bunch of guys.
His brothers and sisters draped a big American flag across I-84 as his casket was escorted home.
He was just an all-around great guy.
Bouquets of flowers adorned the hood of his truck. His turnout gear symbolizes the big shoes left to fill.
Just a great citizen of Newtown.
Peter Blomberg was 72, the assistant chief of the Botsford Fire Company in Newtown. His former chief recalled his service.
He was probably one of the nicest guys I've ever met. Would do anything for you. Was always down at the firehouse, you know, taking part in training or fundraising.
Peter was tragically killed Monday, hit by a pickup truck at dusk here at the intersection of Churchill Road and Dayton Street.
Pete was a dedicated fireman. He was a dedicated father. He raised 4 daughters by himself. Just became a grandfather, which is devastating.
When Pete wasn't responding to emergencies, he was spending time with his 4 daughters, new grandson Everett, or riding his Harley or working security at local concert venues.
Over the years, he was a carpenter, a handyman, did construction, and just well-liked.
Pete's service to Newtown extended beyond the fire department. He was a custodian at Newtown Middle School.
I think his last day was September 20th, and he was pretty excited about that, always talking about going down to Florida.
The Botsford Fire Department released a statement saying, in part, even up to a few hours before his death, Pete had responded to 2 fire calls. Pete Blomberg died while en route to the annual Newtown Fire Commissioners meeting. We also discovered this is not the only loss the Newtown Fire Department has experienced this week. The Hollyville Fire Company just had to say goodbye to longtime senior member Bill Brunetti. Reporting in Newtown, Matt Caron, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Matt, thank you. New at 10 tonight, police are actively searching for a suspect in a shooting at the University of Bridgeport. Now, details are limited right now, but according to police, it happened in the campus dining hall, and one person is in the hospital tonight with non-life-threatening injuries. Now, police say there is no immediate threat to others on campus, but it is on lockdown, and we will update you as soon as we learn more.
Bridgeport police say a man who was shot in the head last week has died. 22-year-old Jassim Cherry of New Haven was shot on Goodard Avenue last Monday. He was listed in critical condition, but police tell us he died today. No arrests have been made. Police are still asking witnesses or anyone with information about what happened to come forward.
And we have new video out of Litchfield tonight showing the aftermath of a fuel tanker rollover. This happened at the intersection of East Street and Northfield Road yesterday afternoon. The driver was not injured, but there was a small oil leak and it took crews hours to clean everything up. They were able to eventually get that truck upright again. Wild rescue in Waterford, an SUV plunged into the Niantic River, trapping a woman inside. This was the scene on Niantic River Road last night. Emergency crews say several people were in the water. People who were passing by and first responders pulled that woman free. No one else was hurt. The car has since been towed out of the water. Police don't know what caused the crash, so it's under investigation tonight. Hilario Truck and Service Center is settling its junk fees case with the state. Attorney General William Tong says the company violated state laws by overcharging drivers and insurers when their vehicles were towed. They'll have to pay $65,000 in fines. If your vehicle was towed after January 1st of 2019 by police and then you paid one or more of the junk fees, you can submit a written request with receipts to Hilario's before April to get a refund.